will have been discovering the really major departure that an integrative approach to well-being is from any other kind of traditional well-being, be it exercise or eating or emotional intelligence. An integrative approach not only makes space for the levels of self, for the body, the soul, and the spirit, but an integrative approach actually looks to engage all the different levels real time. Now, I keep wanting to say this sounds a lot more complicated than it is, because in practice, actually, we all live in an integral way anyway. There's very few things that we do that we could really separate out and say this is purely spirit, this is purely body, this is purely soul. But what understanding the mechanics of integral well-being and working out a few mechanisms for practicing it does is it brings into focus the different parts of us, and it enables to consciously engage our spirit to strengthen and support our soul and body, to use our body to express our soul or our spirit, and to draw from the resources of our mind, will, and emotion for all the other parts. It enables the free-flowing communion and connection and the free-flowing resourcing of our whole self. Sounds really ethereal, but when you actually experience this in your practice, when you have those peak moments in your life or just in your everyday, where you feel grounded, connected, spacious inside, you feel like it's good to be alive, you're happy in your own skin, those are the kinds of experiences that these practices can give us. It's really exciting, and I am expectant for what you will do with this teaching and where you'll be able to take your own integral practices of well-being that you will adopt in your life. So my approach to this has been to show you a demo of what I would be doing anyway and how I have curated movement-based integral practice and how I weave it into my meditation in the morning or the movement I would do every day anyway. And you will see from the demo that the approach is quite different, the outcomes are quite different, but also what I'm looking for in an integrative practice as opposed to a workout or a routine or some exercise is very different. And I just want to explain 3 differences in approach that I take to an integrative practice of well-being, and then I'm going to let you see the demo, and I'm just going to let you do with that whatever seems best to you, whether you want to take some ideas and add them into some disciplines and routines you already have, or whether you want to copy the 3 parts of the routine wellness practice that I am going to demo for you. So here are some critical differences in approach that probably will be brand new for you, because they were brand new for me. Firstly, experience over achievement. The point of a wellness practice is the connection. It's the experience of ourselves. It's the experience of our bodies, our spirits, and our souls, rather than what it can give us. Most of the time, when other people, other wellness practitioners are telling you to lift weights or to meditate, it's for certain outcomes, whether that be strength and agility or calm or mental resilience. You're looking for the outcomes. And with an integrative practice, the outcomes come as a happy result of being in the moment, noticing and naming meeting with mindful compassion yourself, your body, your spirit, your soul, through the practice that you choose to engage with because you want those experiences. So the focus shifts subtly, but really importantly, away from achievement and onto experience. You get to do the practice. You don't have to do the practice. And this frees us up. It releases us from outcome orientation. It releases us from the dualistic good, bad, right, wrong, achieved, failed ideas of our, Western thinking. And it encourages more moment by moment presence, fullness, and life experience. So that's the first subtle difference: experience over achievement. And the second one is to allow what's already there. We've said this from the very beginning: life is lived from the inside out. And in an integral practice of movement, we are looking to notice and honor the ways our body wants to move. And having some basis of understanding of our physiology and, some basic clues as to safety in movement when we're doing strength work, or, what we're looking for if we're doing a high intensity workout. These are all good foundations, but leaning into the intuitive body wisdom that you have. How does your body want to move? How does your body not want to move? How hard does your body want to work? Or how gentle does your body want you to be? And allowing rather than informing our body in movement practice is to take an integral approach to this whole area. So both in terms of when we are engaging our spirit and going beyond thought into just simply being in the moment, or when we are engaging our soul with what emotions, what understandings are arising from us, and also when we are engaging our body in moving. Allowing what is coming from inside to come up and be expressed in the freedom of knowing we are loved and accepted just as we are is a vastly different way to approach movement. And for some of us, me included, it's quite difficult to lose the old boxes and expectations and free ourselves to be happy with whatever that is that comes up from inside. I hope that makes sense. So as well as experience over achievement, it's allowing what comes up to come up. And then the very last difference, I think, is the focus on enjoying yourself, having fun, meeting yourself where you're at, and appreciating and reveling in your body, your spirit, and your soul. So with those three things as a guide, I will let you see the demo that I recorded, which is in 3 parts and takes you from spirit into soul, into body, through a really simple set of movement-based practice. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you find it enriching for your own journey.